What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I just got back from a 1 hour and 40-minute run. Today was absolutely beautiful. It was a beautiful autumn day in Calgary. And yeah, if you're new here, my name is Kalen and I'm training to complete an Ironman by 2021. Today, I wanted to talk about implementing strength training into your triathlon training regime. So currently I'm not actually doing any strength training. Everything that I'm doing right now is cardio based, but I'm curious if there are any benefits to doing strength training for triathlon. So I looked into that and that's what I'll be sharing today. So first of all, it kind of makes sense that if you compare two similar people with similar body compositions, and one of them is stronger, the stronger person is obviously going to perform better in triathlon. But the real problem is fitting strength training into your already busy triathlon training plan. Also, we want to make sure that our strength training doesn't hinder our ability to perform in our subsequent aerobic exercises. And also, we want to make sure that we're not overtraining our bodies. All right, so let's get into the benefits of implementing strength training into your plan. And so there are benefits, especially for mid to long distance events. And so we'll talk specifically for each sport what the benefits are. So for swimming, having more upper body strength and power will translate to an increased ability to generate basically the propulsive forces that you need, an increased stroke length and rate. The specific muscles that will actually help you generate these propulsive forces are primarily your lats and then your shoulders and your triceps. So the best workouts to actually target these muscles for swimming are pull-ups, lat pull-downs, bench press, and tricep dips. For cycling, lower body strength and power training can increase your cycling ability by basically improving your VO2, your heart rate, your lactate threshold, and your RPE, which is basically your perceived effort during prolonged cycling. So it was interesting to note that the study that said this also said that you can substantially increase your strength with little to no body mass increase. So the main muscles that you use for cycling are your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, and your calves. And so some workouts that you can do are squats, some sort of deadlift, and calf raises. All right, guys, now on to running. Heavy weight training improves your maximum aerobic velocity and your running economy. So this study compared a group that did just endurance training and another group that did strength and endurance training. And the results from this study showed that the strength and endurance group had improved strength, running economy, and hopping power when compared to the endurance group. So strength training for running is actually fairly similar to cycling since they use most of the same muscles. So you can do the general squats, deadlifts, and calf raises. However, you might want to actually include some explosive movements like box jumps because these have been proven to be pretty beneficial to running. So now that we know why strength training is beneficial, how are we going to include it in our super busy schedules? So a study that I read showed that 2 strength sessions per week, which focused on increasing the maximum force that you can produce, had the best results in terms of reducing the amount of energy you use while running and cycling. In this study for maximal force training, in each set they did 1 to 5 reps of 80% of their 1 rep max. And it wasn't clear how much training volume they did for each exercise and also which exercises they actually did, but at least this gives us an idea. All right, so take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt because I'm not an expert in this field, but in my opinion, if you can do 1 hour strength training sessions and do 4 to 5 movements, unique movements in that 1 hour with about 5 sets for each movement with 1 to 5 reps, for each set at 80% of your 1 rep max, you should be good. So if you want to implement strength training into your training plan, I think it's best to implement it after a rest day because you'll be refreshed and you'll be able to perform your best during these sessions. All right, guys, that's about it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end of the video. If you guys liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week for another video.